Hey everyone, I'm on earlier than I said I was going to be because I've had a bunch of stuff happen today that's just knocked my schedule completely out, and so I'm actually got to be driving at 2 o'clock when I said I was going to go. So apologies, but I think this just means that there's going to be more of you watching it on the replay, and my intention from the beginning of August, because I'm away for the next couple of weeks, so I may or may not have woe is me's, but and have a Wednesday chat. My intention afterwards, from the beginning of August, is actually to send out an email reminder about 10 minutes before we go live, so that more of you can come and join me and ask questions as I'm chatting. So today we're just talking, I'm going to chat a little bit on action and manifesting your dreams. And action is the fourth pillar of the Misfit to Maven way, and sometimes it is about doing and sometimes it is about being. And really it's about finding that balance between forcing it, or really using your masculine energy and the go forth, and the push and the drive and the kind of that really masculine energy, and sometimes using the more feminine energy, which is the relaxing or being and kind of settling into yourself so that the creativity and your creative muse can come through. So if you're considering the idea of creating your dream life and you're getting really stuck in trying to make it perfect, or not being able to visualize it, or just getting really stuck on the details of it and being like, but I don't know what I want, then I have some kind of pointers and prompts for you today. And it's less important, particularly at the beginning, to think about what it is that you want, and much more important to think about how you want to feel. And so there's a really wonderful meditation or exercise that you can do where you settle into yourself and close your eyes and imagine yourself somewhere that you feel good. And just stay there and stay in the place and connect to your own breath and stay in this place where you're feeling good, and become aware and begin to notice things around you. And just connect to your breath and keep breathing. And then I want you to notice 5 things that you can see. Just 5 things that you can see. And again, connecting in with your breath. And then 5 things that you can hear. And you're staying somewhere comfortable and just imagining being somewhere that feels good, and then noticing 5 things that you can hear. And when you've done that, I want you to move into 5 things that you can feel. And it might just be what you're sitting on or where you're standing. Maybe your feet are in sand, maybe they're in a comfy chair, maybe you're on a deck looking out. I don't know, but it's 5 things that you can feel. Maybe the sun on your skin, maybe the wind. And so that's the next part. And after you've noticed those things, you continue to connect to your breath and notice 5 things you can smell. And after you've observed and just noticed 5 things that you can smell, I want you to observe and notice 5 things that you can taste. And if you've done that, then you're already at a place where you are connected in with your dream life, because you know some of what it looks like, and you know some of what it sounds like, and some of what it feels like, some of what it smells like, some of what it tastes like. And as you connect each one of your senses in turn to this place where you feel good, you're connecting in with your own soul, with your own heart, with your own true identity. And from that place, when you're ready, you can open your eyes and begin to write. And what comes through may be your ideal future, and it may not be, but there may be glimmers of a vision that appears that wasn't there before for you. And it can be just a dream day. It can be something that feels so far away, but that doesn't matter. The first part is really connecting to a vision of something that you want for yourself. And the more that you can sensorially connect to it, the more real that it will become. And the more you can sensorially connect to it, the more your whole body and whole being understands that that is possible for you. And the more of yourself that you can get on board with the idea of this thing or this experience that you want to live into, the more possible it is, because it already knows what it feels like to be there. So that's the being part of action. It's connecting into ourselves and understanding who we are when we're feeling good. And then the doing bit of action is much more practical, much more pragmatic. Like I said, engaging your more masculine energy, because after you've got that information, then you can use your brain and your head to go, oh, well, how could this happen? What would be the next steps? What are the component parts of this? What do I need to do? Hey, Jen. So this is what I mean about being and doing. What I mean in action is both parts. Your feminine energy, your yin, leads. It directs. It decides where we're going, what it is that we want, and it's feeling based. It's feminine. And then your masculine energy decides how we're going to get there. And I don't care whether you're a man, woman, or anything in between. It just doesn't even matter to me. All of us have masculine energy and feminine energy. And so the idea of balancing our doing and our being, our push and our pull, is really, really important. And when we are manifesting our dream lives, when we are thinking about the future and what we would like for ourselves, it is our feminine part, or the part of ourselves that is about creation, that we need to engage. And that part of you doesn't work well in a stressy environment with 10 to-do lists, under pressure, trying to make it happen. That part of you works really well when she's super relaxed, when she feels comfortable, when she's out in nature, when she's inspired, when she can breathe. So the little meditation that I took you through at the top of this, not slowly enough by any means, but gave you the instructions for it. Go away and practice that and then see what comes through. So there we go. I am sorry that this was short and not on time and all of the other things, because my day's just gone completely skew-whiff. I went somewhere to do a really important thing, and I got there and I didn't have any of the things that I needed to have. So I drove all the way back again. And I'd left them at home. So I now have to go and do the exact same trip again, and hope that I can do the things that I need to do before I go away tomorrow. I hope that's helpful. I'll come back into the Facebook group and connect in with you guys and answer questions and all of that later. Please just tag me if you've got any questions at all. I'm going to go run errands and I will see you later. Bye.